How's it going? Dave from Comic Book Investments. So in this video, we're going to look at 5 keys that are heating up. What do I mean by heating up? I mean they're going up in price. They're beating all-time records. Some of them, maybe some not, maybe just slowly going up. Who knows? Who's to say? Let's jump right into it. Before I do, if you haven't checked out our website, collectorscomics.com, we have an auction going on, and we have some pretty big books in there. And go ahead, jump in there, bid, get some stuff that you really want, who knows, or at least just look at it. Just look at it and tell me what you think in the comments below. If you don't have the money, you don't feel like there's anything there you want, just look at it. Collectorscomics.com. The auction ends next week, so on Tuesday, so about 4 days left. All right, let's jump into it. And we got one of my all-time favorite covers in this list. So pretty excited. All right, first we got Hulk. Number 2, this is the second appearance of the Hulk. We got a 3.0 up 33% from 2340 to 3120. And a 6.0 is up 6% from 5,433 to 5,750. And a 9.0 is up 92% from 15,000 to 28,000. Wow. Massive jump there from the 9.2. Now, that 9.0. That 9.0 was the last one that was sold was back in 2019. So a lot of these times it takes a while for these bigger books and higher grade ones to sell because there's not that many, and the people that do get them, they don't want to sell them. They want to keep them. If I had this book, I'd keep it too. So yes, it's Hulk number 2. This is a great book. This is the first appearance of the green skin Hulk, because before that he had gray skin. And a lot of people are thinking, wait, it doesn't have to do with smartness and all that kind of stuff. No. So what happened was they couldn't get the tone of ink to stay gray, and it was always just like a weird color, so they just turned them green because the tone of ink they just couldn't get right for some reason. I don't know why. Printers from the 1960s, who knows. All right, next we got Amazing Spider-Man 41, first appearance of the Rhino. A 5.5 is up 14% from 529 to 603. An 8.0 is up 46% from 1725 to 2520. And a 9.0 is up 97%, wow, at 2880 to 5685. Big jump there, big jump. And that when that sold, that was in January. So from January, what are we in August now? So 7-8 months. 7-8 months. And that book nearly doubled in price, going from 2,800 to 5,600. That is insane. And as you can see, other ones are jumping. I was actually kind of amazed when I saw this book. Why? I'm not really sure. I mean, that to my knowledge, there's been like no news saying that, oh, the Rhino is going to appear and, who knows what. This just goes, this is actually kind of a tough book to get in a high grade, to be honest. So there's that going for it, just because it's like darker cover around the edges and they always seem to be damaged. I never really come across like a high grade of this one. So that could be a reason why. Probably not too many. And it's a big key. It's the Rhino. I'm trying to think other like keys that you got near it. You got Molten Man at 28. I mean, yeah, you have, 39 and 40, but I'm talking like first appearances, like of a big person. And Molten Man's not that big. Keep going back. I mean, at 31, you got Harry Osborn and Gwen Stacy, but of like a villain. I'm trying to like scroll through. What's the next one? 15? Because 17 is second appearance of Green Goblin. And then you got like in a bunch of in the 20s. Obviously, you have like some random smaller villains in between then. Before 41, I can't honestly. I think this is the biggest key of like a first appearance of a villain since 15, which would be Kraven. For some reason that doesn't, I know there's a bunch of other keys along the way. But nonetheless, I'm sure there's something I'm forgetting from 41 down. That's a villain, that's a big key. But yeah, nonetheless, great book. All right, next we got one of my all-time favorite covers. Love this cover. One day I hope, I'll become super rich, have a YouTube, right? Multi-millionaire. More rich than Mr. Beast, and then I'll be able to buy this cover along with my Joker cover. All right, we got Crime Suspense Stories number 22. Great cover. This was used in The Seduction and Innocence. If If you haven't checked out my video, you need to check it out. A 1.8 is up 38% from 1800 back in September to 2478. A 3.0 is up 24% from 3600 back in February to 4468. And a 5.0 went from 5000 back in October, 6500, up 31%. It's pretty much just like steady going up. I mean, people love this cover. They love it. I mean, not only it was the Seduction of the Innocent, which was that book. Like I said, check out my video on it. Great watch. Very informative. But this was one of the covers that they used to go in front of Congress, in front of the government, to get comics censored, pretty much. And they came up with the Comics Code Authority. Right after this, pretty much, EC Comics was doing actually very well. Went away. The only thing that survived was Mad Magazine, because it was a magazine. But other than that, all the comics gone. Just a few years after this. So that really sucks, but I love this cover. It's been homaged multiple times. I've seen one where I think Wolverine cut off Sabretooth's head and is holding that. I almost got the original art to that one. It's like a variant cover. But again, I digress. Love this cover. Great. I've had a few in my possession. I think I have one now up. But again, great book. All right, next we got Giant Size X-Men #1. A 4.5 is up 21% from 2350 to 2850. A 7.5 is up 25% from 3832 to 4800. And an 8.0 is up 14% from little 5000 to 5750. Now, I've seen a lot of different grade ranges of this. It seems the higher grade ranges, like 9.8s, 9.6s, 9.0s, stuff like that, are still trending down or kind of trending even. Once you get below like the 8.0s and down, you have a bunch of them that are trending upward. Some of them still kind of maintaining around the same, and some of them trending downward. But I found multiple ones trending upward in grade ranges. So this could be the beginning signs of, let's say, the bottom for this book in a whole. I imagine eventually, I mean, I'm very bullish on this book. I think it's a great book. Like, if you see my videos, I have like, I don't know, 20, 30 copies of this book. So this book will turn around. It will be way more now than it is now. Like, if I went out and bought it, I don't think you'd make a bad decision at all. In the short term, within a year, yeah, sure, maybe it could go down a little bit. I don't think it's going to go down drastically. I think the big boom into the big bust has already kind of happened. So I think you're safe on this book. This is a great book regardless. All right, last on the list is Daredevil 158. This is the first appearance of Frank Miller. Not his first appearance, I guess. He's always appeared before, but as in he existed before. So it's not his first appearance. It's his first time on Daredevil. A 9.4 is up 24% from 215 to 267. A 9.6 is up 7% from 375 to 400. A 9.8 is up 17% from 1148 to 1339. Daredevil was kind of I don't want to say a dead book or a dead character. He had his fans, but no one really knew what to do with him. He existed, but it wasn't until Frank Miller came along and just revamped the character completely, and that's when people fell in love with it. The reason Turtles exist today, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, is because of Frank Miller's run on Daredevil. They were basically doing a copy and kind of poking fun. That's why you have Shredder, and you have Stick, and Splinter and Stick. You have the Hand, which is the evil ninja organization Daredevil, and then you have the Foot, which is the evil ninja organization in Turtles. But yeah, so you got that stuff going on. It was a huge run. People love this run. It's basically a start of it. It started here, and then it kind of started picking up later once Elektra got involved and all that kind of stuff, and started doing the ninja organization and all that stuff. Still, I'm actually surprised that this book, if you look at the graphics, this is slowly trending upward over time. Anything from the Frank Miller Daredevil run is highly desired. It reminds me of the Chris Claremont run of the X-Men. Highly desired. That's what people want. That'll be it. Have a great weekend, and goodbye.